will determine our ideologies. And our ideologies is going to dictate the type of policy this country embraces. And this is why we see Obama pushing all types of socialist policies upon America. But come November 2nd, we're going to send a clear message to Washington that we're returning to the loyalties that make this country great. I talk about some of that in my book called Obama, Why Black America Should Have Doubts. I wrote this in 2008, before he became president. And let me tell you something. If I was to rewrite it, it would say why all Americans should have doubts. I believe the book would be a blessing to you. We want to encourage you. And never, never be afraid. God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of love, of power, and of a sound mind. Be encouraged, and God bless you.
William and Selena Owens. William and Selena. Great people. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to a special young man. He's been traveling with us on the bus, and the more I see and talk to him and hear his presentation, the more of a fan I'm becoming of a guy who calls himself Politic. Bring him on up. Politic.
Hello, Columbus. You know, this is amazing to be here today, and every time I look out and see a Tea Party, I'm reminded of the Waco Tea Party when they sprung up in 2009. I walked up to the Waco Tea Party because they were protesting cap and trade. Never seen a real protest in my life. And when I walked up to them, they didn't turn me away because I'm of Hispanic descent. They didn't turn me away because I live in one of the lowest income communities in Waco. They welcomed me in, and a woman walked up to me and handed me a Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States of America. I have never read those founding documents at that time. But today, I'm proud to say, today, not only have I read the Declaration of Independence, which I fell in love with, and the Constitution of the United States of America, but I've also read The 5,000-Year Leap. I've also read Mark Levin's Liberty and Tyranny. I've purchased software for my computer, and I have over 60,000 founding era documents on my computer. I'm learning about the history of this country that I was not taught. And that's because of the Tea Party movement. That is absolutely because of the Tea Party movement. It seems like it may be a small thing, but I didn't know that freedom didn't exist before America. That was something that I didn't know. I'm a youth minister in Waco, Texas, and I've been working to help young people with problems for a couple years now. But now, instead of dealing with the symptoms, because of the Tea Party movement, I'm seeing the cause of the problem. And that's these big government, socialist, hand out everything, spend other people's money policies. So, since I started traveling with the Express, I started watching Fox News. Which is, they're constantly showing what we're doing here today, right now. I was watching it. Hello, Fox News. And so I came up with a message. It's very easy to understand. It's a very simple message to anyone, any media, any personality that's trying to marginalize this Tea Party movement. They want to make us racist. They want to make us what they want us to be. I have a very easy, simple message for them. Marginalize this. Oh, yeah. Y'all didn't expect that, did you? They call us. How many rappers do we have out there? Huh? I don't think they truly understand. Just a little bit different. Man, I can't play with these people, man. Yeah. Yeah. Fiscally responsible, that's a Tea Party. Promotes free market, yes, that's a Tea Party. Limited government's the only solution. Our only foundation should be our Constitution. Fiscally responsible, that's a Tea Party. Promotes free market, yes, that's a Tea Party. Limited government's the only solution. Our only foundation should be our Constitution. The Tea Party movement, we're not in Boston. Not a race thing, though you hear that often. Lies, don't believe the liberal spin. Let us break it down, tell you where it all begins. See, in 1776, 1866, a declaration written by the founders. It formed a new nation. But wait, some didn't like the cause. Through the years they've been working to destroy us all. There it was, 2009, dangerous times. Socialist agendas they wanted to sign, so the people combined said let's have a tea party. Your neighbors and your friends, a mob? Hardly. What happened is a sleeping giant chose to wake up. Have you ever heard 2 million people shouting enough? The walls of the Congress and Senate are shaking. This is the result when you wake a free nation. Fiscally responsible, that's a tea party. Promotes free market, yes, that's a tea party. Limited government's the only solution. Only foundation should be our constitution. Fiscally responsible, that's a tea party. Promotes free market, yes, that's a tea party. Limited government's the only solution. Yeah. Foundation should be our constitution. So the WTP chose to hit the streets. That's the Waco Tea Party. They activated me, grassroots. That means from the bottom to the top. Hitting the communities and pledge to never stop. We pouring out the waste. Don't let us see you lie. We're turning out the votes that your money can't buy. We turned interstates into a campaign revolution. Now every mile marker seen the Constitution. Tea parties here, there's tea parties there. The Tea Party movement got them running scared. They know that their lies cannot penetrate the truth. It's 2010, we gon' prove it at the booth. We don't care if you're a D, we don't care if you're an R. If your votes don't stand for the stripes and the stars, let liberty prevail. To this I dedicate my life. I'm standing up for freedom for my babies and my wife. That's a tea party. Limited government's the only solution. Our only foundation should be our constitution. Fiscally responsible, that's a tea party. Promotes free market, yes, that's a tea party. Limited government's the only solution. Our only foundation should be our constitution. Politicians and their lies, Washington is blemished. Career politicians, careers will be finished. We're voting for our freedoms in 2010. Trust me, we're booting out Repubs and the Dems. Now they're telling us to flex the Tea Party muscle. We're coming together like cards when you shuffle. Actually forming 501(c)(3)s. Every state in the union is drinking the tea. Overconfident, they really thought they already won. Now we're bringing out the workers and we're reaching the young. So what's a tea party? Well, that's a good question. I wrote this song so they all can quit guessing. We are the people, American blood. We won't let a name be drugged through the mud. We fly the flag high, let not the movement die. We won't grow weary and we won't be shy. Fiscally responsible, that's a tea party. Promotes free market, yes, that's a tea party. Limited government's the only solution. Our only foundation should be our constitution. Fiscally responsible, that's a tea party. Promotes free market, yes, that's a tea party. Limited government's the only solution. Our only foundation should be our constitution.